Hey guys, this is Mike from BTech Reviews here, and today's the unboxing and first impressions of the TCL A1 by Simple Mobile. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is the unboxing of the TCL A1 by Simple Mobile. Now this is a $25 smartphone that I actually ended up buying at Best Buy about a week ago, and I have left the unboxing for this week just so that I can put some content out weekly for you guys. So this is actually my first unboxing of any item from Simple Mobile. So I've never really tried their service. Obviously, they are on T-Mobile's nationwide 4G LTE network. And from the looks of it, you know, this phone, again, is from TCL brand. Again, no contract, no credit check needed, etc. like that. So you can, again, it's a prepaid phone company that runs off T-Mobile. And here's just some information about the plans there. But my thing was the actual brand of the phone. So TCL is a manufacturer of televisions, and I did not know that they made smartphones as well. So I thought that was interesting, guys. Very interesting, actually. Let's open the thing here, or the box here. Not really getting any type of crazy specs on the phone down here. Obviously, you guys probably can't see that. It's got a 5-inch touch display. It says battery talk time up to 9 hours. Let's take a look here. Supports micro SD card slot. It's got a 5-megapixel rear and 2-megapixel front-facing camera. A GPS capabilities, which I hope most smartphones in 2019 have GPS capabilities, guys. What else here? 1.1 gigahertz quad-core processor. Bluetooth 4.2 wireless technology, which that's probably like an older version of Bluetooth. Hearing aid compatible. I hope that's good for people that need hearing aids. But again, you can see here that it just gives you price plans. You can pay for 3 gigs, 10 gigs for $40 a month, which is really not that bad. And then they just clock your speeds afterwards. $50 a month, truly unlimited, obviously. Single line plan. You have a $60 and then a $75 plan. So I won't go too much into the plans. Just for the heck of it, guys. Let me get this unboxed for you, and then we'll get this going for you. Alright, so I have most of the phone unboxed already, and this is one of the first smartphones that I've actually purchased in a while that actually has the back cover missing. So the back cover is actually over here on the inside, obviously, which, you know, there's not really no issue with this. Obviously, it has a battery or an external battery, so everything's kind of just laid out kind of sloppy here. Obviously, everything's packaged the way it should be packaged, but for the most part, you know, I guess it's just how Simple Mobile packages their stuff. So let's get the battery in here really quick. Not 100% sure on the battery size. Maybe I'll be able to read that over here. It just says Li-ion battery on the actual packaging. So I can't tell you really how good the battery is on this. And I really don't know if I'm going to plan to activate this phone for you guys, just a heads up. Because I do run on T-Mobile's network as is. And I don't really need to give you guys feedback on how T-Mobile's network runs. So from what I'm seeing here, and I'm blind, so I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look at the specs a little later on the battery, and someone can correct me there if I'm wrong on the battery. It's probably around the 2,000 range, or under 2,500. Most of these budget smartphones are under that range either way. So interesting blue-looking battery, that's for sure. So let me get the back cover on, which again, I think this is just weird. That they put the back cover on like that, which I don't know what to tell you guys there. But I mean, if you look at it, obviously it's going to come with the SIM card. Looks like it's already pre-installed there, so you don't have to put in any SIM card. You have your micro SD card slot right there, your 5-megapixel camera, and of course this thing is going to be sporting micro USB, not USB Type-C, for those of you who are wondering. So let me go ahead and get the back cover on, and then let me slide this ugly little picture off. I hate it when smartphone carriers do that. So here's the actual phone itself. Really not a bad looking phone, especially in, considering that most smartphone manufacturers are kind of steering away from you know, bezels. A lot of these budget phones still stick to them, which, you know, to me they don't look that bad, just depending on the phone, obviously. All the way around, it's very plasticky. It's not a light phone, so to speak. I guess once you get the battery in there, it feels pretty solid. Screen-wise, it's probably going to be a fingerprint magnet. It's very plasticky feel. It's not like you're going to get Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on this or anything like that. Not a bad looking phone all the way around though, as you guys can see here. The back is, the texture is kind of shiny-ish. more likely it's not going to be a fingerprint magnet on the back. You won't really need a case for a phone like this, in my opinion at least. And there we go. I guess that's the Straight Talks or Simple Mobile. I don't know why I say Straight Talk. Simple Mobile, excuse me. And excuse me if I said that earlier in the video, but by the way, Straight Talk. Simple Mobile, let me correct myself, okay? I don't know why I confused the two. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get this thing turned on for you guys. And then we'll get this going, which is so weird. TCL. And again, the screen's pretty washed out. Like, you can tell this is a very low-end display, just by, and you guys can kind of just see that me going back and forth, like kind of rotating the phone here and there. So let me get this set up, and then we'll go over any quirks and features of this phone. Okay guys, I finally got the phone set up. It took a few minutes there, sorry for the wait there, but so here's the phone itself. Again, the TCL A1. It's got a very washed out screen, by the way. So if you're not looking directly at it and it's kind of turned to the corner as so, or you're kind of tilting it in any way, you're gonna get a little bit of blurriness or saturation when you're moving it. So just a heads up for people that are wanting to get this phone. Okay, so again, I'm just starting it up. It is starting to update apps, which a lot of the time, if you guys are familiar with Android, once it starts updating the apps, a lot of these inexpensive smartphones will start to lag when it's updating for whatever reason, and I don't know why. Like, anytime you press like any type of action button, it makes like a beep. So like for instance, every time I hit the home button or like the recent app button or something like that, it makes that noise. Which again, some smartphones have that capability, obviously. But I've never really dealt with an Android phone that has that like right outside of the box. So I thought that was interesting. Let's take a quick pic with the camera here just to see how good the actual camera is. It says allow smartphone. I always put deny when it asks about the location. So let's take a look here, and as you can hear there, you can kind of hear what's going on there. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me turn off auto flash. I hate phones that have auto flash turned on by default. So let's do that again. So not too bad. It's not taking the picture slowly by any means necessary, but I'm trying to review the actual picture now, and look what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. So okay, I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Let's see if I can go to gallery or something like that, if there is a gallery. I keep getting errors basically saying something about the 911. It says Wi-Fi calling error, unable to connect, permission needed. Okay, let's accept it. Okay, really quick before all this goes down. There we go. Maybe that's the issue there. And I need to know what that is for the most part. But I mean, just trying to get this phone set up, it's kind of an ugly experience, guys. If I were someone that was trying to just get into smartphones or something like that in general, I believe I would probably get frustrated just trying to use this device, and probably because it's it's updating, and once it's done doing what it needs to do, I'm sure it'll run just fine. Let's see if I can get into the photo gallery here really quick, and hopefully, yes, that is me. Okay, so I only took 2 pictures with this, and here is the actual picture. Really not bad for a low light shot, honestly, because my room is kind of dim in here, and I do have lights kind of surrounding that, but I mean, it's really hard to see on the actual screen, but I'm trying to get it as close as I can for you guys to see. Not too bad. Let's take a look at the actual video quality, and you can tell this thing is just downloading bloatware. So let's go to the actual video, and let's see if it lets you change or if it just starts recording. In my experience on some of these phones, a lot of the recording starts as soon as you press the camera button. So really, from what I'm seeing here, there's really no settings button or anything like that to change the video resolution or anything like that. Let's click this, maybe that'll do something. No, that just kind of changes the the mono or whatever. You can turn on or turn off the mic, actually, which I think it's a pretty interesting feature that you can turn off the mic while taking video. More smartphone companies should do that, by the way. But other than that, I want to say this probably only takes 720p. This is a test. We are testing the camera quality on the actual little Batman guy right here, I guess. Maybe I'll put this in the video as well just to kind of show you guys, and we'll get a repeat of that. And again, I'm just kind of moving it back and forth so you guys can kind of see there. Look at the detail on there, and then you know, we'll check that out. Okay, saving, so that's interesting. No comment there, I guess, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, so now that the phone is actually starting to, like, you know, finalize and start updating all the apps and etc. like that, you know, it's running pretty relatively okay and smooth for the most part. I'm not finding any issues as far as that goes. It's just the screen is very ugly to look at, guys. I'm not enjoying it. Let's take a look at the apps out of the gate really quick. You have your default camera app, you have Google Chrome, you do have game installed already, by the way, on this. Gmail, your basic Google apps, Inbox, which I want to say is probably an email app, you know, mostly Google Play services, Wi-Fi utilities, Yelp, and Pinterest, which I don't like that it's installing Pinterest for you out of the gate. Let's just go ahead and check out the amount of internal memory this thing has before I go ahead and end this video here. And again, this is just an unboxing and impressions video for you guys that are, you know, watching this and saying, well, why is this guy doing a crappy review? Well, this isn't a review. This is just an unboxing and impressions video, guys, just like the title says. But a lot of people don't read the title on the video, so not to bash on people, but I'm just saying. Okay, sound storage. So I want to say this thing only has about 16 gigs of internal memory. And I can't even tell you the ROM on this, honestly. It's probably only got 1 or 2 gigs of RAM. Most likely 2. So yeah, if you guys are looking at this, it only has 16 gigs of internal memory, and 7 of it's already used with Android. And if I were to try to download any more apps or anything like that, this thing's going to be filled. So if you are going to buy this phone, even though it's only $25, you are going to have to spend a little extra money if you want to add photo and video to this. So make sure you know, invest in a micro SD card, if anything, guys. But again, this is Mike from BTech Reviews, guys. If you guys like this unboxing and impressions video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys like my channel, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching, okay?